Hola, hola, que pasola? How is everybody doing? Taking a break on the lake. Trying this with the GoPro. So we got to have the hands free. So we're here at Lake Granby. There's where the fire was. Part of it. There's Highway 34 right there. And these houses right here, they're on a peninsula. They got lucky because they're still standing, as you can see. But Highland Marina, which is on the other side, it is no more. Burnt down, as well as the mobile homes that were back there behind it, little RV park that was back there. It all torched up. That fire was on the Troublesome Creek over area. It took 2 weeks. Once it crossed 125, it took like a couple hours. So it feels good to be back at the hometown for a little bit, take a break. I don't know how well you can hear me. Probably okay, I think. I got you on a chest mount. Got one fish, about a 20-inch laker, lake trout. Trying to figure out how this live stuff works with the GoPro and my phone, and I think I got it going. Anyway, we're just taking a little bit of a break. I've been running pretty hard. Seattle and Portland. Pretty bad cases of suicidal insects. They were pretty animate. So I didn't do very much filming at all. The way these fish hit in these shallow waters, it's like you get stuck, like a snag. I'll make sure it's still filming. It's like you get a snag and then all of a sudden it starts fighting back. It's a little small window to catch the big fish in shallow waters. So that's the Continental Divide right there. None of that burnt. That brown you see is beetle kill. We get around the edge over here, I'll show you what did burn. I was having such a nice afternoon out here. Oh, we got line problem. I figured I'd with me on this. This isn't good. How'd I end up with this? I have a feeling we'll put this pole up and grab another one. This is not good. See if we can salvage it, but I don't think so. Feels like we're close to solving it. If not, we'll have to wind it up and redo it all. There we go, we got it out. This is good line too. It's that, well, but it's gone. We'll wind it up. Fish this whole time with no problems, and then I go live and we have problems. I got another pole over here. So over there, that white, everything you see over there in white is Rocky Mountain National Park. That all torched up. It's all burnt. Burnt over here as well. There's the Norton Marina in front of us. I'll try that other. I was going to swap this lure on that other pole, but that's a good lure, so I'll just use that as well. So yeah, we've been running pretty hard back and forth to Portland and Seattle. Might be going there again this Saturday. See what happens. This is my ultralight setup. Now it's nice and peaceful out here today. I think I saw one boat on the lake. We are about 8,400 feet. Be nice to catch a nice brown while we're doing a live stream here. If we catch anything, I'd be fine with that. Using a CD5 Rapala, or no, it's a CD7. CD5 is a little smaller. She was going to send me to Rapid City this morning. I came in from Casper, Wyoming. I told her I'm running recapped hours, but I have enough to go to Rapid City and back. Provided she can send me back to Denver. From there I can reset, go back out Saturday morning. And I just got in that traffic down in Denver. And like I said, I've been running pretty hard. I called her up, I go, Wendy, unless you absolutely positively need me, I'm gonna leave right now. I need to clear my head. Gotta get off the road a little bit sometimes, and this is a good spot to do it. Talked to the owner this morning and showed him a video in Wyoming where this guy was pissed off because I was passing a UPS truck at 1 mile an hour. And what I asked the owner was like, hey, for us senior guys, we don't really get anything. He was like, well, pay. I'm like, well, yeah, it's fine, but we don't get anything else. How about a couple miles an hour faster on the governor? And he's telling me the fuel goes up exponentially from like just a couple miles an hour. And what ended up happening was the F-150 was pissed off at me because I couldn't get out of the way of the UPS truck, but I was passing him. He was just impatient. So needless to say, he gets in front of me, he slams on his brakes. I didn't hit him. I wanted to. I didn't hit him though. I wasn't filming at the time, but my dash cam was, so I did get a copy of it. Maybe I'll put it in a video, I don't know. I was pissed off, I was cussing at the guy, so that's probably why I don't know if I'll put it in a video. Anyway, I probably came within a couple inches of hitting him. You know, at 70 miles an hour, it's not a very bright thing to do. I was probably 65,000 gross total. And he's 5,000 or 6,000. He would literally just bounce off of me. I was really pissed because you don't do stuff like that, you know. He was just impatient. And that's usually what happens with most of the accidents on the highway. People are just impatient. And that was a week ago. But, you know, sometimes you gotta just get away. Get out of the truck. I can't think of a better spot to do it than here. Well, there is other better spots in the ocean down in Mexico fishing, or, you know, there's a lot of other spots, but this is one of the good ones. Now we just need to catch a fish. I don't know why, I just let him go anyway. It was nice and quiet here, no breeze, and the breeze picked up a little bit, as you can see. Probably here, I have my back to the wind, so hopefully it doesn't get the wind noise too much. Thought there was a frog for a minute. Just a stick. Yeah, we have the galoshes on, rubber boots, because it sinks. We'll try right here, and then we'll go around the bend there and maybe head into town. I'm on my way to Grand Junction. I'm gonna take off till Saturday morning. So I come up here, get my mail, say hi to a few friends, and then boogie on over to Junction. So they called me in the office last week. And he sent me a message Come see me when you come into town. Okay. Doesn't sound too good. But he was just letting me know that they kicked up their recruiting efforts, if you will. I mean, they're giving guys right now to start out for quality 60 cents a mile. I started at 40. But then they give a $10,000 sign-on bonus. I mean, are they hurting for drivers or what? Apparently. I think I got maybe a $1,000 sign-on bonus at 40 cents a mile. But I mean, it's a good company to work for. I've been here. It's not for everybody, of course, but like I said, I've been here 8 years. I'm on my 9th year. Of course, I'm at 63 now, whereas I was at 58 last year. Well, up until a little while ago. And the last 3 years have been over 95 grand gross each year. You can't beat that for being a company driver. Anyway, if any of you do feel like doing that and coming to work for them, tell them Mike sent you. Mountain Man Mike. Or riding. Oh, right there. Costs a lot of money to do this fishing. I mean, I come up here just to go fishing. Well, I had a few other things to do, of course, but by the time you start adding everything up, it's kind of pricey. Looks like I'm gonna have to re-spool that line on that other pole. I don't know if you could see it, maybe, but right in front of us, let me get my pole out of the water here. Right there at the tip, it's Abraham Lincoln. He's like laying down. Easier to tell with the blue sky behind it, but there's Deer Island right in front of us over here, and back there that way is Arapahoe Bay. It's like 10 miles long back there. There's the pump house right across the way. A bunch of houses on the hillside. They're lucky. They could have been torched up. My old house is right over there. It's still standing. But all that white is Rocky Mountain National Park, and it's all torched. I think it was caused by hunters. Hunting back there at Troublesome Creek and got away from them. So I'll try to finish up some editing stuff I got to do, and I'll post some more of the videos here. Like I said, this one here was so nice and quiet and peaceful. I'm like, that'd be good to see if I could go live. Let me try that and see. No, when I tried to do it in Flagstaff, I couldn't do it with the GoPro. Did it with my phone. But I think it was another time I was doing it, I forgot that I had the app, and I went in the app and then I seen that you could go live, and I was like, oh, duh. So I'll give it a shot here. Kind of like walking the river. So that's the Norton Marina right in front of us right there. Looks like a big old boat. Not from this point of view though, but from the highway. I thought for sure I'd catch another one. Bouncing along the shallows here in the sandy areas. Yeah, all over there, that brown you see, it's all beetle kill, dead trees. Little pine beetle. It gets in there and the size of a grain of rice. It gets in there and it kills the tree. From the drought of 2000. In the year 2000, it was pretty dry up here. And it weakened the sap. Well, didn't have any moisture to create the sap. And it gave that infestation of the pine beetle a chance to get a hold. And get a hold it did. I gotta get into town and meet somebody here. 4 o'clock, I don't know what time it is. Let's see what it says, 3:30. We're doing pretty good time wise. That's 34 there, and you can see the torch. I've always said that this place needed to burn, but I wasn't going to be the one to light the match. So yeah, I asked the owner, I'm like, how about that 2 mile an hour faster, 3 mile an hour? He said he was working on some other stuff. But stuff to give senior drivers. I mean, we put our time in, you know, we should get something extra, I would think. But he goes, I'm giving you a new truck. So I guess in July or something, June or July, we'll get rid of old Bessie, I guess, and get another one. But, you know, my truck is 418. So 392 has been around longer. And it had, because me and Doug and Tron had to remove 4 trucks from Volvo and bring them back to the yard. And I took 392 and 454. And 454 is a later truck. It had 170,000 miles. 392 had 2 I think it's 280. 280,000. And old Bessie has what I just filled up today. $316. So, I mean, you can make some money driving for quality, but you know, like I said, I'm in it for the money. I do it for the mileage. They pay by the mile. Give me the miles, I'll run them. You know, I have a few debates with one truck driver, a couple truck drivers. Why do you run so hard? I'm like, you know, well, I'm out here. I don't want to sit in a truck stop. I want to go A to B, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and get back to home base, then take a break. I'll hit one more spot over here, and then we'll fire up the V and head into town. I was going to take the Jeep, but I drive a truck, slow and go. Since there was no snow, we took the V and go. Looks like they're getting ready to start putting boats in. I don't know what marina this is now, the name of it. Changes hands so many times. I've always just called it the Norton Marina. Old man Norton started it. So hopefully, see right here, the osprey. There's a nest right there. There's one, their sitting pole. They'll hover above the water and then attack with a little trout. A little. There's the V over there. The only green spot right now. Don't know if I'll fish this again when I get ready to go back to work or not. Maybe. Try a couple right here real quick. If we get a big one on this pole, it'll be fun because this is the ultralight setup. This is the calm before all the crowds show up. It looks like he's doing dock work over there. Get the docks good and ready. So you know, they said they had a shortage of lumber, but everywhere I go, lumber yards are full. I don't know, I think it might be inflation. And those poor people out in the southeast got that cyber hack. They can't get no fuel now. I was surprised to pay, well, because it's up in the mountains, so I know it's going to be higher, but I topped off the tank in my car, and of course I have to run premium. $3.75 a gallon. Whether you like Trump or not, man, he had it down. You know, get the be energy independent. Don't rely on other people. Well, it looks like that's good for now, I guess. We're not gonna... If I didn't have somewhere to go, I'd do a little bit longer, but... Whew! Getting winded a little bit. Tire kicker. Yeah, there's a couple times I've been out here. The Osprey fishing, and they're doing better than us. But we did catch one today, and that's something, I guess. It was like perfect eating. They say the lake trout, like the poor man's lobster. You don't want to get them over like 23 inches, really. They're really good eating. There was a nest right here, but it looks like it's torched. There's a picture there. Dragging my pole on the ground. There's another nest. Look on top of that pole. The steel pole right there. There's another one right there. For the Osprey. I need to do more of this walking, that is exercise. Of course, altitude don't help. Take a breath. Something you guys haven't heard for a while. Woo. Okay. Catch that breath. Thanks again for riding shotgun. Whoo, I'm out of breath. With Mountain Man Mike. I'll catch up really quick. Till the next time, enjoy. Peace.